after Mike Tomlin's press conference on Tuesday. How do you feel about this quarterback situation in the city of Pittsburgh? And is there any real competition? Or is this the beginning of the Justin Fields era in Pittsburgh? Welcome back to Mike Drop Sports, everybody, here on a Wednesday. Thank you for joining me once again here on the channel. Let's dive into this quarterback situation. Let's dive into this team as a whole here after a Mike Tomlin press conference yesterday and heading into week 2 in Denver in a must-win game right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I know you say every game's a must-win. Yes, every game is a must-win. But if you look at the Steelers' schedule in totality, right now is the most important part of this season. Right now, getting these wins is so important to give yourself a little bit of a cushion when you head into that back half of this dreadful schedule of the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, I really have high hopes because they play that AFC North division really tough, really well. Again, yesterday, forgive me, my voice was gone. I could barely speak. You wouldn't have been able to hear me. This morning, it's a little bit better. I was doing some home remedies. I still got a little bit back there that's going to nag me, so forgive me if I cough a little bit, but I will push through today, and I just needed that day to try to rest my voice a little bit. But again, here we are, talking Steelers, talking football, and it's such an amazing thing that we are already going into week 2 of this regular season for your Steelers. And when you look at this quarterback situation, you say to yourself, no, there's no competition. This is Russell Wilson's job. But is that just a front? A front for Mike Tomlin to be able to protect himself from the controversy? I think that might be it. Because now that I feel that Justin Fields is inserted into the lineup, if he goes out to Denver and he lays a ass beating on the Denver Broncos and really puts up some big numbers, you will not see Russell Wilson unless Justin Fields becomes injured. And the reason is because Russ has a nagging calf, and that will be the front for the whole season. Because you know how these calf injuries are, these leg injuries, these soft tissue type injuries, these injuries in which you're dealing with ligaments and things of that nature. No one can tell whether that's a super big problem for you or not. So the Steelers could use that as a front, as a way to protect Mike Tomlin from the media, protect Mike Tomlin from answering the questions every single week when he can just simply go out there and say, Russ is hurt, Justin's our guy, that's it, period, done. That's what I think Mike Tomlin does. That's what Mike Tomlin uses as his shield here to protect himself from the backlash, from a quarterback controversy, from a true quarterback controversy. And I got to say, well played, Mikey T. Well played, because I feel like this has been in the works for a while. Ever since Russ sustained that injury, Justin went through, played with the ones all off season, really was the starter for this whole preseason lead up to the regular season. So you have Justin Fields there now. The Steelers know what they have in Justin Fields in terms of what they're going to be able to do schematically. They know what they're going to be able to do with Russell Wilson schematically due to him being a veteran. They have tons of tape on him. And now you see this Steelers team think, how are we going to be able to compete and really be able to protect our defense and really be able to put up enough points that we don't have to blow people out, but just enough points to allow our defense to work, allow this process, this scheme, this thing that the Steelers want to do, and that's play good defense, good special teams, and be okay and average on offense. That's what Mike Tomlin's philosophy of winning is. That's exactly how he's trying to attack it. That's how he feels that he can keep this team and his record above 500. That's what he thinks works best. That's what he thinks he has to do in order with what he has right now to succeed moving forward this NFL season. Mike Tomlin has been known for this for quite some time. The Steelers, as a franchise, as an organization, have been known for this for quite some time. But we will give Justin Fields this. The potential is there. The upside is there. However, his deficiencies remain, and that's always going to be an issue. Those haven't went away. He hasn't fully corrected those. He has at times. At times you think like, damn, this guy could be really good. This man could go out here and really light the NFL on fire. And then there's times you're thinking to yourself, does this guy play on Fridays instead of Sundays? Not even college caliber at times. It's just crazy. Now, his athleticism is nuts. It's off the charts. And if you can lean on that and utilize that to get you out of bad situations sometimes, so be it. Do what you got to do. I'm a firm believer in do what you got to do to catch a dub. I'm down for that. But I got to see before the Pittsburgh Steelers reach out and make a big commitment to Justin Fields moving forward, or Russell Wilson, whoever. Any type of big commitment. I got to see steady, consistent growth each and every week. And I think that starts here this week in Denver for Justin Fields. I think this is his true audition. The Steelers aren't paying a quarterback right now. Everybody in that quarterback room understands the situation. They understand that they are playing for a contract, whether it be with the Steelers or not, but that's what they are doing. And this is Justin Fields' audition. This is his moment. This is his time. Now, maybe it came a little bit earlier than many anticipated. However, the injury to Russ let the door open for Justin Fields. You know Mike Tomlin doesn't like to give away positions or let them slip away from a player due to injury. But in this instance, I think that you will see Justin Fields continue to get the opportunity, and as long as he's doing what he needs to do, and if he can show steady growth, he will continue to be the starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers moving forward for the entirety of the 2024 season, if that's the case, if that ends up happening, if he is able to remain healthy, stay consistent. Now, does that mean he has to win every damn game? No, and I don't think anybody's that crazy to sit here and think that he has to go undefeated in order to earn a job, because that's ridiculous. No, that's not the case. But Justin Fields has to put on tape every week that he is making some sort of progress, that he is getting better in each and every week. And if the Steelers are willing to extend a contract when the season's over, it's going to have to be off a really stellar performance from one of those guys. If not, I think the Steelers look elsewhere and continue this quarterback search to find the right guy. But the clock is ticking on this defense, guys. The clock is ticking. They have some young talent that has definitely been a real bright spot for them. But there are some aging veterans on that defense that are in their prime that have to win now. They don't have time to piss around for years to search for a quarterback. And if you're Mike Tomlin, you have to recognize this, that you have a premier top 3 defense in the NFL right now on your roster. You have to take advantage of that. And Arthur Smith has to, every single week, come in with a game plan that is tailored to Justin Fields, tailored to Russell Wilson, tailored to his players. You may not have an abundance of crazy, number 1 type talent on the edges on the wide receiver room. You may not have that. But you have enough talent that if you do this thing right and scheme it up right, you can put everybody in a successful situation. Not going out there and having Calvin Austin being the lead blocker on a screen. Let's get real. Let's make things make sense. That has to be better. And I think you will see Arthur Smith continue to grow because he's that kind of coach. He's that type of doer in the league. He wants to be better, work at it. And I really like that, and I admire that from Arthur Smith. And I thought that that's what he was all about the minute the Pittsburgh Steelers brought him in. And I thought that would really mesh well with a guy like Coach Tomlin, who has some deficiencies, and hopefully with the outside people that he's brought in this year can help him continue to get a little bit better and maybe break some of them poor tendencies in roster management, game situationally, those types of things. Hopefully that all happens. But again, guys, the quarterback competition isn't really a competition. It's who's there, who's available, who's healthy. And that was the person that was going to get the start. That's not a competition. It's just Russ was the guy, whether or not we liked it or not, if he was healthy. Justin, he got his opportunity, and as long as he continues to be consistent and grow, you will continue to see him. That is it, guys. But man, what a well-played chess move by Mike Tomlin to use Russell Wilson right now at the beginning of this season as a shield from this drama, from this controversy. And I got to say, well played, Coach T. Well played. Thank you for joining us today on the daily upload, man. Again, my voice is about to go, so I'm going to cut it because I can feel it starting to crack. But thank you again. Share, like, subscribe, do all that good shit as we continue to build this channel and continue to build our daily audience to create a far better conversation every single day. So thank you. I'm Jason. This is Mike, Drop Sports. Peace.